Hello, today we're going to talk about adding chords to a melody and finding some chords on your guitar or on your other instrument that you can make some simple melodies with. We're going to start with a simple progression of chords. And the key I like to use a lot is the key of D. And there are three chords that sort of fit that key. The key of D, and then G, and then A, and then back to D again. So those three chords, you can do a lot of things with just only three chords. And if you listen, this is the D, G. And those chords, you can hear melodies inside that chord if you listen a little bit. And let me sing a simple melody that goes with the chord. And I'll show you what you can hear. Just listen to what you can hear in the chord. So you go through the chords. I sort of heard some of those notes in the chord, and I picked those notes to sing along with it. And let's do the same thing again and show you what happens if you change it to. That's a good key for my voice, but if you change it to another key like G, you can start in G. G goes from G to C, and then to D, and back to G. So I just made that up that went along with those chords there, and and what I do when sometimes when I play something like that, I'll add another chord that makes it a little more interesting, like starting in G again. You go from G to C to D, then you go to E minor. D, back to G. That just adds another little minor chord to it. Let's see if I come up with a melody for that. And just adding that one extra chord just makes a little difference in the sound. And having a simple progression of three chords can give you a very basic accompaniment. And try the chords with your melody to see how they fit. You just do what you can with it like that. And if you don't have a melody in mind, it's possible to just create a melody by singing along with the chord progressions like I was just doing. I was just making that up as I went. And improvising chords can often help you be creative because you hear pitches that come out of the chord progression, so you create the melody. So let's see if I can come up with another key. What do I do sometimes? Go back to G again. Let's go back to D. So you can just do all kinds of things like that. Just mess around and see what you find. And let's see. And you can tell I'm not very good with words, so I come up with melodies a lot easier. If you heard the recording we did on the TV program, that she had the words for me, so I was able to. I'm just doing what I'm doing now. I saw the words, and I just sort of came up with something that was like that. So I'm much easier for me to come up with a melody like that than it was with the words. Words are hard for me, but sometimes if somebody that you know somebody that's better with words, that you can work together, and one of you can do the words, one can do the melody. But just think about those simple chords to start out with: D and G and A. Then you can add a chord to G. That's just the chord in between there. See how that fits? Do 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 do. So just try some of the chords out like that and come up with some melodies. It's just hear it in your head and see what you come up with. But just play the chords over in a row like that, and you'll see that you may hear something. Something may come to you without the chords. But think of a good key that you can sing in either D or G. Those are good keys for me. So start with the key and come up with the 3 chords in that key, and just play them over again, and something may come into your mind about that. So thanks for sitting in with me today, and hopefully when we're able to get together in person again, we can talk more about songwriting at another time. Thanks. Talk to you later.